working for you. The Edge at 11 starts now.
On the Edge tonight, human trafficking, sexual slavery. It's a huge problem that hits closer to home than you might believe. Tonight, one woman is sharing her story of survival. And as Fox News' Andrea Isom explains, she's also helping to change Michigan law.
I'll tell you what, some of what you are going to hear about human trafficking will scare you and make you sick to your stomach. But the goal of one survivor and one Michigan lawmaker is to rescue and protect children.
I was targeted by a group of guys that realized I was vulnerable and they could make money.
It's much more lucrative than the drug trade. Much more lucrative. You buy an individual once or you kidnap an individual and you can sell that person over and over and over.
One guy made it look like he really liked me, and we call that grooming, and he asked me if I wanted to ride home from school, but he didn't take me home. He took me to his house where he drugged me and raped me, and then they took pictures of it and blackmailed me with those for 2 years.
While living in Birmingham at the age of 15, Teresa Flores was a victim of human trafficking. Now, she is a survivor.
I realized there were a lot of Teresas out there.
So Teresa shares her story to anyone willing to listen, like she did Friday night at Warren Road Light and Life Free Methodist Church in Westland.
This is happening in every zip code.
You can go to Craigslist, you can go to Backpage.com, and you can see the increase in correspondence and traffic on there.
Every survivor that I have spoken to across the country has told me they have come through Detroit at one point or the other.
We think Michigan could be as high as 14th in the nation, could be even higher than that. So it's imperative that we get our kids educated, our parents, our teachers, everyone.
State Senator Judy Emmons has made it her mission to make the laws against human trafficking as tough as they should be, like aiming to do away with the statute of limitations in these cases and not punishing victims who were forced to commit crimes while they were being abused.
We have 19 bills. There are many, many senators who are sponsors of these bills, and we just want to make Michigan the strongest state in the country. We want to make sure that nobody wants to traffic within Michigan.
Because sex is big business, and these kids are vulnerable these days, it's happening.
When a perpetrator is done with a girl or she has nothing more to offer them, they will harvest her organs. Or if she becomes pregnant, they'll take the babies, they'll sell the babies. Things like that that just boggle your mind.
Who's being targeted?
Young girls between the age of 12 to 15.
Money drives a lot of things. Pretty much money drives everything. And this is a $32 billion a year industry in the world and $87 million a day. That is an underground economy that you don't see, but it's out there. And you want to be able to put in place laws that have teeth and know that you can be effective once you catch these folks.
Nothing exempted me from this. Nothing saved me. I mean, I was a rich kid and had educated parents and professionals for, grandparents, but that didn't save me from it. So I just want people to know that this can happen to anybody.
The first thing that comes to mind for me when you hear Teresa's story is it's right next door.
Raising awareness, education, and speaking up if you suspect that human trafficking is happening is key. We will put that number to the hotline on myfoxdetroit.com. In Westland, I'm Andrea Isom on the Edge.
It's frightening to think that this is happening right in our own neighborhood.